Yo, what is up, YouTube? Today is a great day because today I am happy to let you guys know, you guys probably already know, but Umamusume has won the best mobile game of 2025. Editor, cue the clip where I am reacting to Umamusume winning.
Umamusume!
Let's go, bro! Let's fucking go! But this is fantastic news, obviously. Very much well-deserved, in my opinion. The Game Awards Best Mobile Game Winner of the Year. If you take a look at the other sort of the runner-ups, you have Destiny Rising, Persona 5, The Phantom X, Sonic Rumble, and Wuthering Waves, right? There's no way, first of all, that Persona 5 was gonna do it. The game had a pretty good launch, but I think just over time, people didn't really like it. And I think there might have been an incident as well where player count just dropped drastically. I was a little worried about Sonic Rumble because, like, it is a little more mainstream. At least before global release, it was a little more mainstream than Umamusume, right? And Destiny Rising, yeah, I don't know. That one I don't think was going to win. The biggest competition by far was definitely going to be coming from Wuthering Waves. And honestly, I thought, like, Wuthering Waves fans are pretty active. They're pretty active on Twitter. They are very much capable of sort of mobilizing and have a pretty strong community, I would say. So I was a little worried, but Umamusume, I almost saying it like they're saying it, came out on top. And I think for a pretty good reason. I think it was very well deserved. Now, before I talk about why I think Umamusume deserved to win Mobile Game of the Year, I do want to also let you know that we did get something out of it. Now, again, this wasn't promised before. I saw like a tweet earlier. It was kind of silly about Wuthering Waves. Someone was not very happy about this. This guy was not very happy about Wuthering Waves winning players' voice. Wuthering Waves winning players' voice Game of the Year is exactly why no serious award show should ever be fully community voted. Absolute joke, not gonna lie. That is the saltiest potato I've seen. This is crazy too to hear that someone's saying like a game award shouldn't go to the most popular game, like the game that players actually vote for and care about and love. But yeah, this guy was very salty, but I feel like, you know, I would have expected a lot of Wuthering Waves fans to be salty that Umamusume won Game of the Year. But actually, if you look at the trending topic of Umamusume winning Game of the Year, I guess maybe Umamusume, the Game Awards, right? Actually, a lot of Wuthering Waves fans were very, very nice about it. And they said, yo, deserved. I think a lot of Wuthering Waves fans are kind of mad on about Wuthering Waves, the current state of it. But they do think that, hey, you know, Umamusume deserves it. And we get an SSR guaranteed make debut ticket. Very cool. Let me go ahead and actually pull it right now because I haven't pulled mine yet. It's right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's see what we get. And we'll talk about exactly why I think not Wuthering Waves, Umamusume deserves Mobile Game of the Year. Big poll. Umamusume doesn't deserve Game of the Year. What the no, bro. Oh my god. Wuthering Waves should have won, bro. That's crazy. I can't believe this happened. Let me tell you exactly why Umamusume didn't deserve to win. I can't believe they won. That's disgusting that they were able to win. This is, wow, a travesty, an absolute travesty. Umamusume absolutely deserved Game of the Year. Okay, I think Umamusume deserved Game of the Year because this game is quite literally the picture perfect mobile game. It really is, because Umamusume is a game that you could play very easily on your phone. You pick up play, you can, you know, sleep your phone, right? Put it down and stop whatever you're doing, right? In order to play it, or stop the game and then do whatever you need to do in real life. It is the picture-perfect mobile game, right? There is no sort of time-sensitive thing. It's a turn-based game, so at your leisure, you're always able to kind of do your turns. It's very easy to play for anyone. At its core, Umamusume is super accessible. It's essentially a roguelike quiz game, right? With very detailed graphics and detailed simulation of how that quiz, how your answers sort of impact your game's characters, right? And it's very, very cool and immersive in that sense. So as a concept, right, as a game that is able to be played on your phone, which, you know, unfortunately, sad to say that some of these games are really difficult to play on your phone, Umamusume is unquestionably the best mobile game of the year, I think. In my personal opinion, I think it's really good. Save and exit, best feature for casual. Yes, you can save and exit. There are not only just so many different ways you could play, the accessibility of Umamusume is immense, but Umamusume is also just a very deep game. And I don't say deep as in like, oh, you could get really nerdy about it. You can, but in reality, what I mean by that is that Umamusume is as deep as you want it to be. Casuals can play the game, roll for their favorite character, do their story mode, and enjoy the story and the career mode thoroughly, right? It becomes a challenge for a lot of players to even just win the career mode. If you've seen my Manhattan Cafe runs, by the way, I'm live every day on twitch.tv/Rednu23, you know, like, people struggle with career runs, okay? With getting a good run. And the story modes are always detailed. They're different for every character. In Umamusume, every character is a main character. Every character has their own story. It's just really good in that sense of being a casual game. And then on top of that, you have game modes that aren't so casual, like the Champions Meeting. This game is a spreadsheeter's sort of wet dream, right? Like, there are so many different charts, so many different simulators to kind of perfectly craft your Uma such that it is able to have the best chance of winning against other Umamusume. The friend system is great, right? The friend system is great. You could look up different trainers to borrow their Uma as Legacy Uma. It's a social thing. As a whole, as a mobile game, Umamusume is quite literally perfect, I think. I mean, obviously every game has its flaws, but it's such a huge game, so deep in how many different levels there are to it in terms of straight up casual to the hardcore most sweaty players. I really honestly think that Umamusume deserves all of its flowers. It deserves to win this award, and especially for, again, the game is playable on your phone. It's super playable, it's accessible, and I recommend it to anyone. You know, it might have a very weird concept of, you know, anthropomorphized horses as, for whatever reason, girls that aspire to be idols, but it's still just a really cool and clever game. It's perfect for kids, it's perfect for kids, it's perfect for adults, it's perfect for everyone, I think. I would say what the most surprising thing about Umamusume is that anyone can play it. Like, so many different people can play it. And again, you could be as sweaty or as unsweaty as you want about it. So yeah, I really think Umamusume is deserves best mobile game of 2025. Congratulations to Umamusume, and yeah, congratulations to you all as well, because I'm sure a lot of you guys were rooting for it, and hopefully your ticket was a little better than mine. Leave a like and comment below what you guys think. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.